Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my name is Amanda. If you guys are new here, I'm a 24-year-old cash budgeter from Texas. Welcome to the new version of Sunday Savings, which is going to be Disney Days. If you're so confused here, let me explain. So a couple videos ago, I did mention that I would be switching up my videos in terms of like what we're saving for in each of them. I did kind of just rearrange all of my different segments. So mini Mondays, that'll now be for our 4-month buffer and our house binder, since those get saved for using mini challenges. That'll all happen on mini Monday. On Wednesdays, we have my spooky binder. That is where we will be saving for debt. That is going to be the new debt binder. Thursdays, those are still my cash stuffings as normal. Festive Fridays, that's like the new version of Freebie Friday. It's going to really focus on Christmas savings and Christmas themed stuff, as well as my tiny challenges are going to be in Fridays as well. Then we are back to Sunday savings. This is now going to be saving for our Disney trip. At first, the edit was going to be to save for home renovations. However, I don't think we can bring enough cash to the table to actually realistically save for those things. So I decided we will turn this into our Disney trip savings, which is what you'll see throughout this playthrough. Here, we still will be doing our group play as well, but I'm adding in my Aquarium Box challenge because when I rewrote my videos, I completely forgot about any of the box challenges I was doing. I did post a YouTube short finishing Eileen's box challenge. It's a little bit weird because I edited that on TikTok, so it came out to like over 4 minutes. I didn't realize reels had to be, or shorts had to be 3 minutes long. So it starts abruptly and it ends abruptly, but more or less the idea, it's in that short. So today we have $70 to play with. 10 of that's gonna go to this box challenge as a last minute decision. So this binder is still getting $60, which at first it got the group play and then like $28. So we should be making really good progress on these challenges, and I'm very excited about that. Before we get into any of this though, you guys, we have a bunch of Happy Mail. So I have done some shopping for my Christmas in New York binder, my Disney Day binders, and then I think some of these are just actual like Happy Mail. If you're interested in seeing what I have in these lovely packages, definitely stay tuned. If not, I'll put a timestamp where you can skip ahead. Let's just jump right in, you guys, because I have so many and I'm pretty sure I still have some more orders on the way. So for Disney Days, in my head, I was just going to use only Disney themed challenges, but I have a bunch of scratch offs that don't really have a place in any of my other videos at the moment. So I might still be cycling some of those in to make sure that we're getting them used. All right, so this first package right here, this is from Budget with Adri. Wait, oh my gosh, I think this is just like a random piece of Happy Mail. So I'm excited to see what she sent us. Okay, so right on top it says, "Hi friend, hope you're doing well. First of all, I've enjoyed watching your videos and saving with your challenges, so I've taken the liberty of sending you some of my work and I hope you enjoy them. Take care and wish you great prosperity. Budget with Adri." I love her so much, you guys. Her stuff is amazing. So it looks like here we have a little sticker pack. Oh my gosh, look, we have some cute stickers here. So this is her little business card, you guys. She's Budget with Adri on Ko-fi and YouTube. She does have a P.O. box if you guys ever want to send her some stuff. And then there's her email. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, stop. Wait, I'm so excited because this is perfect for the Christmas in New York binder, which is going to be played with members only, since I do also plan to use some membership money for that. So I'm very excited to see what we have in here. All right, so let's just start from the top. I'm going to do a quick flip through just because we have quite a bit of stuff. So it looks like here we do have a couple of laminated tinies. Then we also have some laminated minis. We have some winter and then fall theme ones, and then a color and save. This is so freaking cute. So then lastly, we do have these scratch off challenges. We have a save 42 and then a save $40. I love these and I love the little polar bears. These are perfect, Adri. Thank you so much for that. All right, you guys, so after Adri, we are on to this next one. This is from Stuff and Budget. Y'all, she has some super cute movie poster, like savings challenges, and so I bought a couple. All right, so let's just get into this. This is actually my first ever purchase from Stuff and Budget, so I'm super excited about it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Her little thank you note is on like the order slip. Okay, so we have this cute freebie bundle. We get a little paper clip, a ghost thing, a ghost sticker. Why don't you Stuff and Budget a little more? And then we do get this lovely mini Dreaming of a Pink Christmas, and it'll save us $40. So now we can get into my order. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm saying. I think I got 2 scratch off challenges, if I remember correctly. Yes, I did. Okay, so I think eventually I'll try to add in scratch offs into Festive Friday, like Christmas themed scratch offs, but I am going to focus on holding them for Christmas in New York just because it's a whole vibe. So I did get these 2 challenges. We got the Frosty the Snowman, save 75, which is probably going to be a little scary. And then we got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, save $50. I'm obsessed with these. The print quality is amazing, and I cannot wait to use them. The next package comes from Budgeting for Me. This was another Etsy order. Some of these shops, I think I placed multiple orders, but at 2 different times. So, like, at first, I didn't know I was going to do Disney Days. That was, like, really a last-minute decision. So I did place a pretty big Christmas order, and then I went back to go ahead and order some Disney stuff. I did try to get as many shops as possible, so I was focusing on people who either had free shipping or really low-cost shipping. So let's go ahead and see. Oh my gosh, wait, there's some stickers in here. That's cute. Oh my gosh, this little monster is funny. It reminds me of Jordan. Okay, so we did get 1 scratch off. It's a mystery save, but it says it has low amounts. Budgeting for Me. Oh, look, and we have a $100 placeholder. So it's just a super cute, like, Christmas scene, and I liked the green, like, vintagey aspect to it, which is very apparent in my Christmas in New York binder. So next we have a package from Lori Burke. This is the Stylish Budget. So we did do a shop swap. I did really like some Christmas items on her Etsy, and I asked if she would be interested in a shop swap, and she said yes, so I'm very happy about that. Oh my gosh, wait. A free gift. Oh my goodness. So we have the cutest little, like, key paper clip, and then she, again, is the Stylish Budget on Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Etsy as well. So this is our freebie. It's a save $36 mystery save low denominations. So I actually have gotten some Happy Mail from her in the past, and I love her stuff. We used it for our student teaching buffer. So these are some of the items that I did pick. I think we did 2 laminated challenges and 1 scratch off. I think that was the swap. So this first one is Christmas Roll the Dice with numbers 8 through 2 or 2 through 8. And so it's just a search and save. Then after that, we did get this super cute Christmas savings challenge. So the numbers are 3 through 6 on here. And it has like that iridescent like film over it. I don't know if the camera's going to be picking that up, but we did get those 2. And then we got a scratch off challenge. This is so perfect right now because I'm literally wearing a Christmas sweater. I wore a Christmas sweater yesterday too on November 1st. And I have to go buy more, so I have one for every day. This is a scratch off that we got. It says, "It's fine, I'm fine, just having a meltdown," and it'll save us $60. I love this. I literally love them so much. It's so cute. Next, we have an order from Budgeting Introvert. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I love this. Oh my gosh, wait, this is one of the Disney challenges. You guys, I love anything Haunted Mansion, so the second I saw this challenge, I needed to get it. Even the Happy Turtle, she has a Haunted Mansion savings challenge that I just might have to buy. So Budgeting Introvert, again, that's going to be her Etsy. Ooh, she has 3D printing. That's pretty cool. And then we have this cute little sticker, a save $50 laminated challenge. So honestly, I could put scratch offs on this as well and use it that way. So that's going to be this little like freebie set. But this is the challenge that I bought, you guys. It's a save 75. This is so freaking fire, bro. Do you see this? This is so cool. I'm literally so obsessed with this freaking challenge. All right, so that one again was for Disney Days, which is today's video, so that's going to be awesome to have. Next, we have some items from Ellie on Earth. I just love her vintage vibe, you guys, and so obviously I had to get some stuff because Christmas, vintage Christmas, it's all the best. So we're going to just dive into this package. So it looks like we have the order slip right here. So I did purchase a pair of savings challenges, but it does look like, oh my gosh, wait. Ellie, did you give me extra stuff? Oh my gosh, she did give me extra stuff because I ordered a pair of savings challenges. You can order them individually or you can order them as a pair. So these are the 2 that I chose, and oh my goodness. So we have a save 70 and a save 60. She does hide the saved amounts in the photo, which I think is great. So I did get these 2. We have Santa Claus and then another like Rudolph themed one. But you guys, look at all of these. We have a little Merry Christmas angel. We have this small Santa. This will save us $15. Oh, I think this one is a mystery. I don't see the number on here. I could also just be blind. Like, let's be real here. Then we have this one, Ellie on Earth. It'll save us $25. And then a save 65. Thank you so much for including extras and for also including like Christmas ones, because that is perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So next I have this one. I believe this was another order. Yeah, because this is an Etsy label, but it does have the shop owner's name. So I'm not exactly sure what shop this is from. Hold on. SW Fanatic Saves. I believe that is the shop. When I tell you, I literally tried to like edit this Etsy order for like all my Christmas stuff 5 billion different times just to make sure I was really getting as many creators as I could. It's insane. So these are actually going to be some Disney challenges. I'm excited. They're princess ones too. So I don't know. I know with Disney stuff, you have to be like careful about the keywords. So maybe I was just not looking up the right stuff, but I really feel like I wasn't able to find as many things as I thought would be out there. So it says, Abu, what do you think? That's so cute. Honestly, you could use this as like a little IOU card. And then there are some stickers in here. So I'm just going to leave it be, just so I'm not like spilling everything or misplacing it. And then we have Find Me on Etsy, YouTube at Mindy Oldenburg, I think, 7218. Look on the back. Amanda, thank you for your order. I hope you enjoy the challenges. Happy saving. So we did get this freebie little turtle. And then you guys, the challenges that I ordered, I got the Prince Naveen and Tiana as frogs challenges. I love that this was an option. You could get them like in their human form. But I'm obsessed with the frogs. I really want to get them tattooed. Then I did get Aladdin and Jasmine. So I have no idea what these will save. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it might have been on the listing, but even if it's not, whatever, it's cool. So we have some more for Disney days, which is super exciting. So I'll just put those here. We're almost there. We're down to our last 3. So the next one, this is going to be from BudgetWithAmanda Designs. I think I bought Christmas challenges from this shop. I don't exactly remember. I'm pretty sure I did. Also, don't question where I got this money from, okay? It doesn't matter because I was supporting small businesses. I really should start like an Etsy envelope though. I feel like that would be beneficial. All right, so from BudgetWithAmanda Designs, looks like we got a bunch of extras, but let's go ahead and see what this note is. So we do have our order slip, and then it says, Amanda, here's a little something extra for you to keep or give away from Jennifer. Okay, so we have this vacation savings challenge where you can allocate each luggage. We have this Save 14 little bumblebee scratch off. So again, this is from BudgetWithAmanda Designs. We have a tiny... I've played this mini challenge before, which is so funny to get it back. Then what I actually ordered was this Christmas savings challenge. So it'll save us $60, amounts 1 through 5. I did want to switch up the kind of savings challenges I was using. I want a bunch of scratch offs, but I also just wanted like some laminated ones, which is why I picked out stuff like this, because I think that it would be fun to play those as well. Okay, we're gonna have to start layering some stuff, okay? So next we have Brighter Days Budget Co. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, hope this package brightens your day. I have ordered from this shop before in the past with some otter scratch offs for my baby binder. Okay, so it's wrapped beautifully in like the order slip right here. So let's just go ahead and take this out first. So right on top, we have some cute freebies. So we have a little IOU slip that says, oh rats. We have a $100 placeholder. And then we have some die cut challenges. Look at this Christmas one. So we have a snow globe and then this like summery themed one. So thank you so much for these freebies. Now for my actual order, you guys, I did get this vintage Santa savings challenge. So if you were on my live when I created those inserts, you would know that I did actually use this exact graphic. So I thought it would be perfect to have something that matches. This will save us $75, and then it just has a bunch of little scratch offs on here. Then last but not least, 20 minutes into this video, we do have a package from Amanda over at A Court of Savings. I'm so excited to get into this. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna be honest, I did see that Melly from Saturn's Vault did also get a package, and so I just skipped over that entire part of her video because I don't know if what we have is the same, so I didn't want it to get spoiled. Oh my goodness, look, she sent us some candy, and the good candy too. That's some Sour Punch straws. Okay, so, and we have a pen. Oh my gosh, wait, it's scented? Let me test that. If I'm being honest right now, oh my gosh, wait, no, I think I did get a whiff. My nose is like kind of clogged. It's kind of been scaring me. My mocos have been coming out like red. But anyway, this says, hi Amanda, here's a little happy mail from my Ko-fi shop. Hope you love them. Don't mind my cutting skills. That's why I only want to sell digital downloads. I love your videos so much and was so inspired to start creating my own challenges. The Christmas Candy Rush Mini and Tinies are freebies on my Ko-fi. Everything else is for sale on Ko-fi as well. Etsy shop may be in the works soon. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So right on top, we do have this beautiful little teller slip. And then, okay, there are several sets of stuff. So let's go ahead and start with this first one. Oh my gosh, look at these baby clips. All right, so we have Happy Holidays. This looks like it's a little deco card. We have a tiny, a mini, and then a roll-in race. I love those. Next, we have this princess themed one, and it's like blue. So I love the deco cards. That's like so great to be including that with this. We have a tiny, a mini, and then another little board game. This is themed after Cinderella. Next, we have this pink themed challenge bundle. So we have these little dogs. It says, can we come to the tea party? Send your invites for the tinies. And then we have 2 minis here. This one will save 41 and this one will save 16 plus. Oh, that's so cool. So each clothing item has a different price on there. That's awesome. Then last but not least, this is the Christmas Candy Rush. So save 24. The candy canes and the little candies are worth 2 different amounts. And then we have a matching tiny. So that, you guys, is going to conclude our little Happy Mail unboxing for today. I am so excited. I still have some orders on the way too. I'm going to have to go through these, leave some reviews on Etsy because I know reviews help so much and I want to make sure that I can do that for other people. So thank you all for anyone who ever sends me mail like without me even expecting it, or even if you're a shop owner and you send freebies, like I know how much time that takes. So thank you so much for that. Cannot wait to use these challenges. All right, you guys, so to begin, we're going to start with the box challenge just because this should go pretty quickly. So we have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, and $10. Again, this was normally played in my Freebie Fridays, so if you guys are wondering where the rest of this playthrough is, I'll put a link to the playlist in the description box or somewhere on the cards. I'll try to fit it somewhere so that you can watch me play the other playthroughs. However, we are nearing the end of this box. This is 100% for free over on my Ko-fi if you guys are interested in it. We're not doing any bonuses or any extra games. We're just trying to finish this box challenge. So once this is completed, the $10 will just be able to roll into the rest of this video. So we're going to skip the cover page, and then we're also going to skip Plinko because we haven't used that one for a little while now. And our first card, of course, we're feeding the dolphins, and we're going to pay $2 to do that. So I like to put my bonuses in the catch-all just so I'm not having to throw it in a different section. So $2 for dolphin food. 1 and 2. I actually think we're going to start leaving the bonuses out just so we can narrow in on this box. So this is going to be a little puffer fish. It says roll and save some extra. Part of me does want to do that. I don't know, because we were doing the other rolls. Oh, looks like we have 2 sections completed. Okay, this is worth $1. We'll go ahead and roll it. My box challenges tend to be pretty low denomination just so everyone can do them and do them easily. So let's see. Our first roll is going to be a number 4, so that already makes this puffer fish worth $5. So 4, and then hopefully we get like a 1, and we got a 3. What is that? That's going to be $8, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could do it. We could finish this card. Whatever. We'll just do it. Oh my gosh. That was supposed to say 3. Anyway, so that's going to be a total of $8 for this little puffer fish. And that's going to be all of our money. So these cards will go back for us to play next time. We just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One of these is another bonus. Yeah, the little tote bag one. So really, we should be able to finish this in no time. I say like November. By the end of November, for sure, it'll be done. So let's quickly count our total for Caribbean Sea. We're adding the last $8 into this section. So we have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for a $10 bill. Okay, $31 for Caribbean Sea. So in the other section we went into was the catch-all, and because we were feeding the dolphins, let's go ahead and see how much money we have in here now. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19. So that's going to be all for this today. So we can go ahead and pack this up and get into our group play. So if you guys are new here, today is going to be the last day to grab this group play if it's something that you want. It's a digital download only. It's available on my Ko-fi and Etsy. If you are a Ko-fi member of any tier, you do get access to this download for free. So this month, instead of doing this or that, we are working on both A5 challenges at a time or at once. So hopefully we're able to get this done with the month. I don't know that we will be, but now that we have quite a bit more money, we should. Like, this is $60 right here. When at this point in the video, we probably have like $30, maybe $40. So it's a pretty good boost. Right now, so far, we do have $10 saved with this, but I'll put it away just so I don't get confused. So we're going to start with set up the ofrenda. We're going to roll a D4 twice, and then we will put the rest of our money into this other challenge, or not the rest, like all of it, but we'll just figure that out. So our first roll is going to be a number 3, so we'll do that here. So $3 plus, we got 1, so that's going to be a total of 4. All right, so $1, $2, $3, and $4 for set up the ofrenda. Now we're going to do this one. So last time, I think I rolled a D8 twice, which was kind of risky because we could have got $16 had we hit 8 both times. But I think if I rolled an 8 the first time, I wouldn't have re-rolled. So we're going to start with the D8, and then we will just go from there and see how I want to adjust. So the first number is going to be a 3, which there is a 3 on here, but let's just roll again to see what we could get. And we got a 4, so that'll be a total of 7, which we do have some $7 spaces, so we'll just go for that instead and stuff the full 7. I'm trying to knock out the highest numbers now, so that way like next week or the following week, we can do like $6 with the 3, 2, and the 1, and that's 3 spaces. So let's stuff in 7, 5, and then $6 and $7. So let's count what we were able to save in total so far. All right, so now with my November challenges that are themed Coco, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and $21. So we can definitely grab another 10. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I think I have 20s, but no, I don't. The highest bill that I have is a $10 bill. So that's gonna be all for our group play. So now you guys, we can dive into our savings challenges. So they are still the 6 inserts that I originally had. I just renamed them. So my Disney section in my Thursday videos is no longer going to get budgeted for on Thursdays. It's only going to get money from our completed savings challenges. So I do plan to print out a tracker sheet so that you guys can pay the resort package alongside me and see like what our progress is. We're just going to get started right now. I still have the same challenges that were already in here, so I don't think any of them are Disney themed, which is fine. They'll start to rotate out. But to play with these challenges, we do have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh my gosh, 7, 8, and 49. $49, which I think is correct. So think about that, guys, because any other Sunday by the time we got here, maybe like $27 would be remaining. So we should be able to do a good chunk in here, and I'm super excited about that. And then I do have some cash on the side that I can swap out with in the event that we need it. So let me just set that up as well. All right, so we're going to find our IOU because, of course, we do have one. It's going to be an IOU of $1. And it was right here with Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets. So let's just add in the $1. We are at $10, $20, $25, $26, $27, and $28. I'm not going to try another space quite yet. We'll just square up that IOU and move on. So next we have Trip Miscellaneous. Oh, I probably should have explained these, right? So Disney pins, it's for Disney pins. Once we fully fund this at, I think, like $200, then I will probably just erase this and switch it to miscellaneous travel. And that will be separate from the Disney trip. Or maybe we just turn the insert around and just don't even play a 6th challenge. Essentially, I don't want this video to come to an end. I would like it to continue year-round, essentially. So after Disney pins, maybe we can change it to Disney deposit and just save for the next trip, or we'll just save for miscellaneous travel outside of the Disney trip. So we have resort package. That is to pay our Disney vacation package off, which right now we have a balance of like $1,400. Disney travel, this will be for our flights and Ubers to get where we gotta go. We have Disney spending money, which is just like for merch, food, all that kind of stuff. Trip miscellaneous, this will be for clothing before we leave, shoes for the parks because I would really like specific Disney trip shoes, and then like backpacks, whatever we want to spend that on. Bonus 1 through 5, whenever we finish this, we'll just like randomize it into one of the other categories, whatever we feel needs it. All right, so let's go back up to wherever we were. We were just on spending money. Okay, so we are now on trip miscellaneous. So this challenge is going to be from CyndiCatBudgets. Honestly, you guys, it's normally pretty scary, but since we've increased the amount that we have to play with, I'm a little less freaked out. So let's just scratch the next space off, which will be this one. And it's another 10. Wait, I'm confused. Do you think these are all 10s? So again, I know none of these right now are Disney themed, but as we complete stuff, I have an entire envelope back here filled of Disney challenges, And then I do have some more coming, or we just unboxed them as well. All right, so $10 with CyndiCatBudgets. And then of course we can condense this one. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, and $30. All right, so $30 with this cute little Animal Crossing challenge. So that's going to be all for Trip Miscellaneous for right now. Now we're on to our bonus. I believe this is the lovely Becca Can Budget. Yes, it is. Okay, so this was from the last member mail that she sent out. And let's go ahead and do... The range is 1 through 5. So honestly, we could probably do 2 numbers. Let's just start with this one. Okay, so we did get a 3. And then let's just go again. We'll do this one over here. So we got a 3 and a 2 for a total of $5. Okay, so we will be adding $5 in with Becca. So let's go ahead and just grab that in a $5 bill. $5, $6, $7, and $8 now with 4 spaces left. So this is going to be a pretty sweet little challenge, which I think is always great. So now let's go back up to the front with Disney pins. This is going to be a challenge from Life with Me Eileen. It'll save us $20. Let's go ahead and see how many of these we can do. I feel like we can probably do multiple of them. So the first little number is going to be a 2. So we can do that. Okay, let's go again. Another $2. I don't know how much I want to like attempt to do this. Like how many? We did 3 last time. So maybe we do 3. Okay, we got a 1. How much is that? That's $5. Okay, we'll just stop there. We'll stop at 5. Okay, so now that we have $5 added in, let's see where we're at. We're definitely over 10, which is halfway through. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11. So we can keep this one, and then I'm gonna grab a $10 bill. All right, so $11 with Eileen, which means we just need $9 to finish this, which we definitely have, but we'll try to make some progress on these other challenges. Next will be for Resort Package. This comes to us from Kimmy's Corner. Honestly, you guys, do you think we should just finish this one? I don't know. That's going to be kind of a lot of money, actually. So here's what we're going to do. For this one, we're rolling a D4. We're just going to roll the rest of the way. And then what we can do is come back around. Or we'll roll a dice, like a higher dice. And that's just going to tell us the total amount to stuff. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So we got another 1. And then let's see, our last number will be a 2. So now that these are all filled in, I will roll, let's see, what can we afford comfortably? We can do it like a D8. I'll roll a D8, and then if it tells us to stuff $8, we'll just color in whatever equals 8. And we got a 7, so that's gonna be $5, $6, and $7. So now let's color that in. We can do a 4 and then a 3. So 4 and 3. So let's go ahead and see what we have now with Kimmy. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, and $53. This will save us at least $54. So we're already about to be over whatever the minimum is. So I'm going to swap these 2 5s out for another $10 bill to represent the $53 that we have. That's going to be all for Duck Dabs for now. Okay, so this is our last challenge before we are where we started, and this is going to be one of my own. So this is called Escape the Tank. It's a little board game that I had. Oh, I guess we do have a Disney challenge. I'm just going to start from the beginning and go until I think I want to stop, so that way next time, hopefully, we are able to just complete this challenge. So the little starfish, that's going to be worth $2. Okay, so we can mark that off. Let's do a D4 for the roll and save, which hopefully the blue will show up. We got a 3. Yeah, it shows up, whatever. So $1, $2, and $3. So that's already 5 that we've put in. Then we have this little dollar right here. So we'll just do that. And I think we'll stop there because we have what, 10. There's 2 5s there, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So yeah, we'll just stop right there. And let's go ahead and see what our new balance is. So now towards Disney travel, we have 10, 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so 40 for Disney travel with Escape the Tank. And it doesn't look like we have too much left. All right, so we are nearing the end of this one as well. Hopefully we're able to do that next week. So next is going to be spending money. This will be Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets. So maybe we finish this one. What do we have? We have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, and $28. So this is going to be a total of 12, which we have. We do have that. You guys, we might just finish this. That way we can add in another Disney challenge. So Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Let's just scratch this. So we have a 7, which is $5, $6, and $7. And then the next one is going to be a 5. So yeah, we did our math correct. That is a total of $12. Let's give this a quick count. It should be $40, but just so we can make sure that that's what we have, there is 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So we have our first finished challenge towards Disney spending money. So since this challenge is going to end up going into a freebie bundle, I don't want to write on it. So we'll just write Disney spending money on this little flag. And so all of our completed challenges, we're going to hold to the end of the month. I will do a reallocation stuffing with my members. But at the end of the month and my monthly closeout, we'll count up the total of everything that we saved, just so everyone knows how much we were able to get. All right, so we have this little flag that says Disney spending. $40 with Lindsay. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in the bill form that it's in right now. And hopefully by the time we're able to stuff this, we'll have some sort of way to condense it. So there's $40 with Lindsay. Now we can replace this with a Disney challenge. So I did bring Budget Roundup here so that can be one of the games we play. But I don't think we're going to start with it. So let's pick out something. I don't know if I want a scratch off or non-scratch off. We're going to do this one because I've had it for a pretty long time now. This is from Beauty Mom Budgets, and it'll save us a total of $45. So this is going to go into spending money, and we will start that next time. So remaining, we have $3. What do we want to do with that? We could put it into, honestly, we could put it into Kimmy's. That'll be a good way because we know what the numbers are. Like, I'm not going to have to risk anything. I didn't paperclip where we left off though. So that was spending money. So we will start on Trip Miscellaneous next time. So let me just put this little bow here. Okay, so we're gonna go to Kimmy, which is right here in Resort Package. And we have $3 that we're gonna add into Duck Dabs. So we can just cross off this one right here for another $3, which means it got like $10 total today. So now for Resort Package, we're sitting at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $56. So this one doesn't have an envelope it'll be transferred into. When we complete this challenge, I'll make the payment as soon as the video is like being edited. So that way I can put a screenshot of what our new balance is. But I do hope to, again, still have a tracker to be writing that down in real time. So this was $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. All right, so this should be good to go, and that's going to be all for today, you guys. We were able to complete one challenge, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and add that into our completed savings challenge bag. The inserts for this binder are available on my Etsy shop if you guys are interested in those. There are some other princess options as well. Here's our lovely bag. This is going to be the, what is this? The 4th completed challenge? Yeah, this will be the 4th completed challenge for the month of November already. But with that being said, you guys, that's going to be all for today's video. I'm so sorry it was extremely long, but I love Happy Mail, and I love to show it in videos that people are already going to be watching, because I feel like if I do it in its own video, it might not get as much attention, and I want these lovely creators to get as many eyes on them as possible. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe down below. Please, please, please give this video a like. It always helps me out. If the first thing you guys can remember to do is thumbs up any creator's video, it's extremely helpful, honestly. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow for a mini Monday.